Hello. In the week just gone, Italy and parts of southern France saw a deluge of rain. We have another weather front just pulling away here at the moment. It looks like we could see the tail end of that front getting invigorated late on Sunday into Monday, with a risk of some heavier rain for parts of Italy again, but hopefully away from the northwest. That rain then affecting Slovenia and Croatia through Monday, extending down into Albania and western Greece. Further east, still a lot of sunshine and still quite a bit of warmth across the likes of Turkey and around the Aegean. Strong southerly winds on Monday. There's going to be some pretty choppy seas here. Showers for Sicily behind the weather front. Some further showers for Italy, for Sardinia and Corsica. Largely dry start to the week across Iberia, but our next frontal system pushes into the northwest for the UK and the north of France, and that will tend to stall on into Tuesday, so rather a lot of cloud around here, some further rain, and on the cool side, further eastwards, the weather front pivots, it heads up towards Romania, the low centre pushes up towards Poland. We will see cooler weather arriving into Bucharest, for example. So for London and Paris, some showers around on Tuesday. High pressure looks like it will start to settle things down here though as the week ahead pans out. For Bucharest, a return of some sunshine and some warmth behind the rain from Wednesday. Hello. Some cooler weather than we'd expect for this time of year on the way for some eastern reaches of South Africa, parts of Botswana, Mozambique and Zimbabwe through the early part of the new week, behind a weather system that's now slowly pulling away eastwards. Sunshine though for Cape Town, and we should see temperatures here in the low 20s. Some heavier rain for Senegal, some showers to the north of the continent for northern Algeria, for Tunisia, and eventually getting into northern Libya on the tail end of a weather system pulling across the Mediterranean. In terms of the outlook for the coming days, Cape Town looks like it will remain dry, but some more cloud around on Tuesday just cools things off briefly. A few showers for Dakar and for Lagos. To the north of the continent, patchy cloud for Casablanca, the showers on and off for Algiers through the early part of the week. Across the Middle East, barely a cloud in the sky. There will be a lot of dry weather around here on Monday. Temperatures perhaps just a couple of degrees above average for the time of year in Baghdad. There could be some low cloud mist and murk around the Arabian Sea coast, particularly of Oman, first thing on Monday, but that will burn off very quickly. And as you can see, very light winds, so we're not anticipating any issues with blowing dust or sand. And our outlook, well, pretty much the same for the remainder of the week ahead. Hello. In recent days, we've seen some record-breaking heat across parts of Paraguay, southern Brazil and northern Argentina. A cooler story for southern Brazil in the next few days. The tail end of this cold front clearing through, delivering some thundery showers, and then behind the front, the heat has eased. But still some heat for northern Argentina and for parts of Paraguay in the next few days. Pretty hot across northern Chile as well, up to 30 degrees there in Santiago, above average for the time of year. Plenty of showers across Colombia on Sunday, more widespread rain across the interior of Brazil as well, and then a lot of cloud through this section of the east coast, tied in with the tail end of our weather front. Little area of low pressure spins up close to the River Plate for Sunday as well. Cloud possibly for Buenos Aires, maybe the odd shower. Still looking very mobile and quite wintry to the far north of the continent. The heat should ease back a little bit in Santiago through the early part of the new week, but back up to 30 again as we continue with dry weather. Further north, quieter across the Caribbean, some scattered showers across southern Mexico. Still some heavier rain for Costa Rica and Panama, but we've lost obviously all of the stormy weather that we had in the past week through the Caribbean. We are left with a few heavier downpours though, I think for parts of Haiti and the Dominican Republic in the coming days. Hello. The remnants of Hurricane Delta will make for stormy prospects through the mid-Atlantic of the US in the next 24 hours. Now downgraded to an area of low pressure, still plenty of moisture to come out of the system before it pulls away. Another area of low pressure coming in from the northwest will bring much colder air behind it into the northern plains, potentially some wintry weather for the likes of Montana, and then turning these showers ahead of it quite thundery as the cold and warm air rub together. Further west, and another deep area of low pressure approaches the Pacific Northwest. Some welcome rainfall actually on the way for parts of Western Canada and into the far northwest of the US. Further south, still stubbornly dry and still a critical fire risk, particularly to the south of the plains to parts of New Mexico and Texas in the next couple of days. A lot of dry air, low humidity and some gusty winds. Temperatures in San Francisco in the mid-20s with some sunshine for the next few days, low 30s for Los Angeles. Let's take a look at that rainfall pushing through the eastern seaboard then on Sunday. Wet prospects for New York and Washington DC, and even to the south as we pick up moisture from the Gulf of Mexico on the tail end of that system. Enhanced shower activity across Florida. Much drier now though, of course, for Louisiana with that system out of the way. We see a return of some drier weather to New York for Tuesday. Hello. From our latest satellite imagery, you can see quite a circulation of cloud in the Bay of Bengal, surging its way into central India. Some more heavy rain anticipated out of this, particularly for Andhra Pradesh, parts of Telangana during the earliest part of the new week. We're also, though, anticipating the showers invigorating to the west of India, strong winds off the Arabian Sea and some potentially flooding rains, particularly across Goa. Generally a very showery scene across the southern half of the country on Monday. Head further north and on the face of it, it's a good deal quieter, but this weather front digging its way down towards Afghanistan will pull colder air in behind it. Some sunshine still for Tashkent, but perhaps something a little bit wintry across the Hindu Kush on the remnants of that front on Monday. Temperatures coming back down closer to average across Pakistan and northern India. Actually, the colder air will eventually dig down into Pakistan as we go through the next couple of days. A closer look at those showers as we travel along the length of the eastern coast of India. It does, though, look drier for Bangladesh and Bhutan in the coming days. Plenty of sunshine still on the cards for Islamabad. For Colombo, though, plenty of showers, a lot of rain in the outlook here now. Tashkent should hold on to some sunshine and see the temperatures pushing back up a little in the coming days. Hello. We continue with the threat of some very heavy rainfall for parts of Vietnam on into the week ahead. The circulation of cloud you see here on the satellite picture behind me is Tropical Depression 17W pushing in across Vietnam. That will bring some heavier rain into southern Laos through the earlier part of the week, but then more showers spilling off the Philippines, so the potential to spin up into another area of low pressure early on this week. It generally looks drier for Japan on Monday as Chanhong clears away, but quite a few showers to the north of the country nonetheless. For China, high pressure keeps things largely settled, but you can see these showers clustering together across the Philippines. A lot of wet weather here, and as I say, we'll be keeping a close eye on the South China Sea for those showers to develop into a tropical circulation. Looking wet though across Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia through the week ahead. A lot of fine weather for Australia. Some heat set to build to the south of Western Australia. To the east, a chance of some thundery showers on Monday. For New Zealand, it's the prospect of yet another weather front approaching from the south through the early part of the week. Showers for the South Island on Monday, a little drier than it has been through the weekend. I think the North Island getting the worst of the persistent rain through the earliest part of the week. But generally, quite an unsettled picture for Auckland for the first couple of days of the week at least.